Uh, so today was pretty good. Streamed. I got a new subscriber, which was great. Yay! Yeah. Need to figure out my finances tomorrow. Need to pay off a few things and then try and do my best to like save. And then Martin without a job. But who knows, maybe he'll start working for fucking EB Games like me. Tomorrow, yeah, we'll have to do like a voice chat type dealio. And I think at this point, like I know like Marino wants to be a part of it, and he was like, let me know how to be a part of it. But he's the type of person where you like have to do all the work for him, and then you're like, hey, just do this, and he's like, okay. But I feel like where we want to go with Streamers Unknown and stuff like that is where it's about the 4 of us / 5 if Leaf again wants to be a part of it. But so with us, we're like the front runners, and hence why, like, you know, I never really put his picture up. I kept asking him like Marino for pictures, and he was like, and then he's like, let me give a haircut. Like, okay, we don't care, come on, man. But I feel like, you know, Marino's still very much a part of our community. He's like one of our people who, you know, knows about what we do and will be very much a part of it. But like right now, I feel like with our video making and like our discussions and stuff, I just want to let you guys know that we shouldn't really worry about him. Because I just thought about it like today. I was just like, he hasn't really been involved. And like now that we don't work together and that he's back in school, that is kind of like a whatever thing. But yeah, so yeah, today work was fine. And I acted like there was like this kid, and he's relatively new. He's new like me. And like he was such a cutie. Like he was just like this tiny little person. He's like, what do you do for fun? And I always feel bad because I don't ask people right off the bat, like, what do you do as a hobby? Because like it's not like I don't care, but like again, at this location, it's so busy that like there's no way that like I could have like decent conversations. But during the time that like we were doing things and we were kind of able to talk, it was like he asked me, he's like, what do you do in your free time? I was like, I'm like, to me, I'm like, I'm working at EB Games. What the fuck do you think my like fucking spare time is? It's playing video games. Like, so I was like, oh, like, you know, I stream and I play video games in my spare time because if I play video games, I'll stream. And he's like, oh, that's really cool. And then we started talking, and then one of the things that he kind of brought up, and I even like told him about Streamers Unknown, was because he's like, yeah, like, you know, I've always wanted to stream, but it's like I just don't have the time for it. And I'm just like, well, it's like this is the thing though with Streamers Unknown that I feel like we can really ride off of, is that, you know, to create accountability partners and stuff, because streaming and like dedicating that amount of time to something like takes like dedication and discipline, and it's like working out. Like you need to make time for it. You need to make it a priority. And so like if we're able to find people that can keep others accountable for streaming and they get them involved in a community, then we can have something that's really great. And because like he was like, oh, I just don't have time, and I'm just like, well, like I'm like, all of my time goes towards streaming. Like when I go home, like I could be doing, like I don't sit around and watch anime or like Netflix all day long. Like I don't have time for that. And if I'm like, so like during times that I could be watching those shows, I'll do something else. I'll trying to work on the website, even though I've gotten like so much done, and I'm like, what do we do now? Like the next steps are like completely out of my skill set. But I'm always like, you know, going on other people's streams, like catching up on like my Discord, because now I don't have Wi-Fi. So I'm like, I'm sorry everyone, like see you in 8 hours. And then like, or like doing World of Warcraft and like doing shit like that. So it's kind of tough. I always try to make time for stuff. Or like hanging out with friends, like I gotta make them a priority, and yeah, all this jazz. So, but yeah, so it's really interesting. But yeah, I had a pretty good stream. Work's always like goes by super fast. But yeah. I like the people I work with. They're actually really cool. So, well, I'll go to bed now. So, good night, everyone.